Good morning. I'm in Sikeston, Missouri, or however you pronounce that, here at the Holiday Inn Express. And I'm headed to Nashville today. Good morning. Yep, it is morning here in Sikeston, or Sikeston, or whatever you call it, up here at the eastern side of Missouri, where I spent the night. Be heading on 55 south for a while, then 155. We're going to go across country on Highway 412. We're going to charge up here in Jackson, which is in Tennessee, and then we're heading east all the way through to Nashville today, and that's where our destination is going to be. It's going to be a nice break from driving, so I'll be there for a couple days in Nashville, and this is essentially our run. It's a little over 4 hours, and I'm going to spend a couple days with my daughter and then head home on Monday. So let's hit the road. What road trip is complete without a Scottish breakfast? Heading eastbound on Highway 60. 2 miles to Interstate 55, we're heading south. Peaceful morning, and I'm not awake. We're starting the day at 85%. If you remember, we charged up to 90 last night. It's one of these zero on-ramps. It's okay. All right, 55 south. Little autopilot, 70, set it for 5 over. Now I can have my breakfast. And yes, awesome Egg McMuffin in the morning. Let's have a look around. Just south here on Highway 55. I love autopilot in the morning. Well, actually I love it all the time, but in the morning it's great. It allowed me to eat my breakfast while following this truck at 7 car lengths. Works great. This is a fun fact. The Interstate 55 that I'm riding on here meanders right along the Mississippi River. Isn't that cool? I saw a sign that says you can have a ferry across the river. I think it was back here someplace. So if you're out traveling and you're out on 55 here down almost to Tennessee, the Mississippi, as you can see, kind of wobbles along here. We're going to be crossing it once we get on 155 here. But Mississippi is a long river, comes all the way from the north. But there you have it, Mississippi River. Another fun fact is we're right on a seismic fault. Yep, it's called the New Madrid Fault. And what makes this particular fault quite spectacular is it's all in bedrock. And it's building up pressure just like other kinds of seismic faults. And in 1800s, when they had an earthquake, it made that Mississippi River flow backwards. So there you go, New Madrid Fault.
Now take exit 17A on the left.
Let's have a look around. 155. We're going to be crossing the Mississippi River. So we'll get a shot of that up here a little bit. Yeah, here's what we're going to be doing. See, we're going to be crossing the Mississippi River up here. And it should be a cool bridge. I've been over it a few times. Yep, here's the bridge over the Mississippi. Yeah, it's one of those riveted bridges. It's a good size bridge too. Mississippi's pretty wide as it goes. And then here's a look down the Mississippi. And back to the bridge. Other way, can't see a whole lot. And we're in the state of Tennessee. How about that? Doesn't take long at 70 to cross the Mississippi. This is Dyersburg, at least part of it here. It's like a bunch of shopping and that kind of junk. Dyersburg, Tennessee. This is where we head south on Highway 412.
Now take exit 15 on the right.
This is a little, I think it's a divided 2-lane highway. Takes us down to Jackson, Tennessee, where the supercharger is. Of course, that's right along Interstate 40. And then we'll take Interstate 40 into Nashville. Let's have a look around. Highway 412 is a divided 2-lane highway in both directions. Pretty nice. It's used for getting supplies, truck traffic, that kind of stuff, between Dyersburg and Interstate 40. So what is that black thing in the window? I get comments like that all the time. That is a piece of black velvet. Its job in life is to keep the sun from coming in the window and hitting the dashboard and reflecting back up on the windscreen and back into my camera. That allows me to video out front without having you guys see the dashboard in the picture. Works very, very well. It was suggested by my buddy Greg, and I've used it the entire trip. So it's a piece of black velvet, and it works awesome. The only thing you got to make sure is it's folded right, where in a Model Y or Model 3, the air vents are right here in this slot. So you don't want any of the velvet to cover that. But other than that, it works awesome. Let's have a look around here. Just on Highway 412. As you can see, a lot going on. $13 miles to the supercharger now. Let's have a look around here. We're 8 miles from the supercharger. close here now. Half a mile and we'll get on Interstate 40. Oh boy, this road's terrible. Here's Interstate 40.
Now take the Interstate 40 East exit on the left.
Yes, we are eastbound Interstate 40, but we're getting off here at the next exit. Yep, this is our
now
exit
take
here.
exit 80A on the right.
There you go. Everybody needs a caboose. All right, well, here we are. This is KC Jones. You know, the railroad guy? Well, right in here is the supercharger. All right, we're hooked up here. 135 kilowatts, pretty good. Yeah, I was just stopped by a guy drove by and asked me some questions on how I charge it and how much it costs and those kinds of things. He was just curious. He really wanted to know, how do I pay for it? And if you don't know, if you own a Tesla, you put your credit card on file, and when you plug it in, if you have to pay for supercharging, it automatically is deducted from your checking account or credit card account. Anyway, we're charging here. I've got 15 minutes. I think I'm going to go use the facilities, and let's have a look around here at the KC Jones Museum. Here at the Tesla 8-stall, 150 kilowatts at the KC Jones Museum. It's fun to come and have something to eat here in the cafe and check out all the train memorabilia. We are ready to go. We've got enough charge to continue the trip, so let's hit the road. Yeah, big time construction here in Jackson. Now that's a lovely sound, huh? Let's have a look around. Yeah, look what's coming up. I think that's Tennessee River. It should be interesting crossing. This is the Tennessee River. Can't see much though, fortunately. Here it is. The interstate's busy today. I'm off the highway finally here in Nashville. Getting close. I'll be here in Nashville for a couple days, and I really appreciate you watching. If you like this video, go ahead and click the like, click subscribe, and don't forget the bell icon to not miss anything going forward. If you want to buy yourself a Tesla, the referral link shown here at the bottom of the screen gets you 1,000 miles or 1,500 kilometers of free supercharging. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on Monday on the last leg of my trip heading home. Thanks for watching. Take care. See you again.